Hello. So we're gonna start with the news. I don't care what type of news that I'm starting with, but I'm starting with the news. So Sabalenka won. She's going to the final. She's gonna be facing Rabakina. Rabakina played really good. It was a very entertaining match against Pegula Maubane yesterday. Yeah, second set. I thought she will steamroll to the final against Pegula, but Pegula fought back in the second set, and both of them were. She was serving for the set at one point, and Rabakina was serving for the match twice. It's 6-4 and it's 6-5. So he went to the tie break. She was this close to going to the third set, but she fought really hard and she won it in straights. And she did say Guzade was tough in the second set, but she fought and she got that set. Predictions, like I said, I got irritated in the video that I last posted about Coco and her performance against Kitolina, and I was proven right. She was steamrolled by Sabalenka, and it irritates me. There were moments in the match that were hindrance. See what I did there? No? No one's watching this? I don't care. I'll be watching it anyway. But yeah, there was a moment of hindrance in the match where Sabalenka granted and changed the tone of her grant. It was prolonged, and then she changed her grant tone before it landed in the corner of Skitolina's other half in the court. And then the umpire was like, "No, dude, hindrance." I was like, and she was complaining about it, and she was like, "Mara, yeah, I grant all the time." And she was like explaining to it, and she was like, "No." Then they did the replay, and it was we heard that it was like, oh, you know what I mean. She changed the tone and the pitch of her granting as the ball was going. It was about to reach Skitolina before she was going to return that ball. A lot of people were confused. I was confused now myself. I was like, hey, and then I thought the ball was out, but apparently she caused a hindrance. And then Sabalenka, as fashionable as she is, when she played the next game, she granted louder and longer than after that point when she won that point, or when she won that game, or whatever it is. She went to the umpire again, and she was like, "Oh, so that's not hindrance, it's a hindrance." It's like, girl, shut up, don't try to prove a point right now. And then she stopped granting for the rest of the match. See, it can happen, babes. You cannot not grant if you want to. But yeah, a lot of people online, there's a lot of discourse about her granting and her style of granting and how loud her granting is. She's called the screamer, and I can guarantee you she is, because sometimes when I leave the TV on and I fell asleep and I put a reminder, and then after I would get woken up by her granting. I was like, oh, Sabalenka's playing now. Yeah, the screamer. The granter. But yeah, and then post match, she said more or less, it made me stronger. And like, sorry. I'm so sorry. That's not reserved for her. It's reserved for that guy. Anyway, yeah. So she'll be facing Rabakina, and Rabakina's definitely winning that match. I am for Rabakina all the way tomorrow. Rabakina, get it done. Okay, that was that. And then Musetti retired that match after, when I was recording. Hey, dude, he was 2 sets up, my people. 2 sets up. Going to the third, he got injured. I think he's in a thigh or something like that. And then, yeah, he had to retire during the second game of the third set. And there was a huge disappointment because he was steamrolling through Djokovic. He was going to win that match in straights, if we're being honest, truly, honestly. F that injury. Not him, just the injury. Why did you have to come at such a horrible time? But yeah, he was going to win that match. Djokovic after the match was like, oh, I'm lucky. I was supposed to go home. Yes, you were going to go home. He was also like stretching during that match. Like, apparently he had a bunion on his foot or his toe, his big toe. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. There's this one interview that he was, quote, asked about. Yeah, he withdrew. Let's see. Oh, he had a groin treatment. Yeah, so that's his statement. He be out for, I felt it there. I was strange in my left leg. So yeah. It was disappointing. So yeah. they doing it against comparisons to Dimitrov against Alcaraz yesterday, last year. Let me find that that interview that Djokovic had about him chasing. I think I can. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I can't find it. I can, but I just don't want to. But essentially, he was asked, "Guti, hey, you were chasing Yannick and Carlos." I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not chasing Carlos and Yannick. How, like, why am I always the chaser? Why am I always the chaser? Like, why can't I be chased? You know? Because that thing, because it's like I was chased back in my early career, I was chasing Rafa and Natal. Now I'm chasing Carlos and Yannick. No, I have my own, I'm creating my own history. Like, I've won 24 Grand Slams, something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? I find it very funny and bitter. In a way, you would see people asking him that he's chasing. As Kati, before the tournament started, he was quoted saying something along the lines, Yoguti, yes, they're the best players right now, but like, I'm showing them that I'm still around, I'm still here, I'm still competing, stuff like that. It doesn't that come off as I'm chasing them too? Like, I'm not only chasing my 25, I'm also chasing them because they are the best players right now. So obviously you are chasing them in some way, but he found their offensive a little bit there. It's like, I'm chasing my own career. Like, when I started, I was chasing Rafa and Nadal. I'm chasing Carlos and Yannick. I'm not chasing them. Why am I always chasing? Why am I always the chaser? Why can't I be chased? I love that line. Why can't I be chased? Relax, Djokovic. Huh? Chill vibes, relax. So yeah, I found that funny. I can't find the thing, and who cares about that? So yeah, I can't find it. I would never bet against him. Obagas Becker needs to shut up. Apparently, he has advice for Djokovic for Yannick's and his match this evening, where he's like, yeah, if you play defensively, Yannick is going to beat your ass, but if you go for your shots, you have a chance. This man has a blister in his foot. He struggled against Musetti. Huh? He's not as young fit as he used to be. Granted, he's a fit 38-year-old, 39-year-old man. But, hello? Oh, Ati, don't count him out. I'm not counting out Djokovic. He has a chance to beat Sinner, of course. Everyone who comes against an opponent always has a chance of winning. Obviously, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, you need to chill. How? But yeah, I can't find it. But anyway, named in the Greece team for the Davis Cup. What Davis Cup? So yeah, I'm looking at some of the news, some of the headlines. But yeah, those are the headlines. Coco is still being ridiculed for her smashing a racket behind closed doors, not in front of people. Serena Williams also came out to defend her. She reposted someone else defending Coco, and then she added her 2 cents to that. So yeah, a lot of people are coming up to her defense because she's getting ridiculed for smashing a racket. Ngazikhathi, Sabalenka smashed a record, Bublik smashes a record, Aka smashed a record, Djokovic smashed a record, Federer smashed a record. A lot of people smashed records. Zuzuberg smashed a record. Daidari Naya also smashed a record. But no, let's talk about Coco doing it behind the scenes, away from the cameras. Well, she thought it was away from the cameras, away from the children. But yeah, let's give her a hard time about it. That's what we do. We give all her time to Coco. So yeah, those are the news for the tennis. As you can see, Alcaraz is playing Zverev at the moment. It's still even Stevens. I think in my fashion, what I'm thinking, Alcaraz is still like trying to figure out his moments. He's still like smoothly going through the match. Nothing too serious at the moment from Alcaraz. Nothing too explosive. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Please be a 3-setter. I don't care who wins, but I really don't want Zverev to win here. So, but at the same time, it'll be an easier for him. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I want to sing car final. Okay. I want that because I want Yannick to beat Alcaraz at a Grand Slam final. He hasn't done that yet, okay? Because last year, Yannick defended his Cincy against him, defended his US Open against him, and lost those finals. I think he lost to Carlos 3 to 4 times in some of the defending titles that he's won the previous year, and only won one, which was the ATP finals. So I want him to win at a Grand Slam finals against Carlos as a defending champion and retain it against him, because Carlos has done that against him once. So can we have that one-on-one thing, please? I want him to defend it. Go 3 back to back, just like the Springboks next year. I don't know how I came into this place, but yeah. Anyway, that is tennis news for this morning. I might do a video after the Sinner Djokovic match. Am I a bundle of nerves? Heck no, I am not. But I'm also I'm also like optimistic that Yannick is gonna beat him. I don't know, I keep thinking that Yannick might hit a 6-1 set. I don't know, like a 6-love 6-1 set. I don't know. But I've been thinking about it since yesterday. But I don't know, I might be wrong, because I'm always wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. And I have this inkling that Djokovic might not finish the match, and I don't want that to happen. I want him to finish the match regardless of the scoreboard. Like, I really, really, really want him to finish the match, because I don't want him retiring and say, oh, my banging, my foot is so. No, finish it, please. Finish that match, babes. Finish it so Yannick can win against you fairly in straight sets, okay? You continue to play against Musetti in the third set in that match regardless of your foot. So do it here as well. Okay? Do it. Thank you. Please. So yeah, I don't know. I'm maybe dreaming that 6-1. I don't know. But optimistic. Okay, I'm talking too much now. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you later. Let's go, Jan. And do your thing, Carlos. Okay?